Hey everybody, Jeff Hyman back here with you again. And as always, I've got the very best guests. They're always the most talented and the most interesting, and today is no exception. We have Renee Wilson, who is an acclaimed actress and producer. Her work is amazing. You've probably seen her somewhere along the line, and a great singer as well. And my good buddy Jeff Oster, Grammy nominated trumpet player with a long list of credits and credentials. And they came together for a project. So I'd be interested first to know how you guys met, Jeff.
Well, I would love to hand it to Renee because she's got a very eloquent story about it. But my take on it is we were met in Mexico. I spent a fair amount of time down there at this little beach town down there, and I was playing by the side of the road and at a restaurant, and we were introduced, and I think we met before this, but the actual first playing moment was I was sitting there playing, and then her friend introduced us, said, "Hey, Renee can sing." I'm like, "Oh," so she sat in, and we had a little moment, and that turned into what you're about to hear on the 29th of this month, a new album. It's been
So it
fantastic.
happened spontaneously.
The meeting, yeah. I mean, Renee, you can amplify this a little bit,
Yeah.
clarify it a little bit.
I think you did pretty good. I
Yeah.
think we have a dear mutual friend named Fiona who knew us separately and always felt like we should come together because she loved my sensibilities as an artist and also loved Jeff's sensibilities as an artist. And we both happened to be in this little beach town. And like he said, I was having dinner separately and went up and just sang a tune. I don't, maybe it was summertime or just
Yeah,
something.
it was.
And then over the course of a few years, we would play, at the music festival or just different places here or there. And it became apparent that we needed to do more together than just kind of these impromptu jams. And that was where the idea of collaborating on a song, we started with Miss You, and then the idea of a whole album came out of that. So here we are.
Well, I've listened to, some of the tracks and they really are good. You guys are a great partnership with your musicianship and how you work together. So, how did you come to decide on this particular project, the one that we're going to talk about today?
Well, Renee, let's talk about, you can talk about the source of the songs and the theme maybe a little bit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, the theme was always meant to be about the heart and about deep connection, the spirit, the soul, connection with yourself and others, with your lover. And so each one of these songs was selected to reflect those things, to reflect the different aspects of life and love and relationship, kind of those universal things. And over the course of the album, you'll hear different sentiments, but it's all the same. It's all the one, the divine love. And um, these are songs that are classic songs reimagined by us through my style of singing and through Jeff's
That's
style
what
of
I love
singing.
about them. That's what I love about them. Your personal touch that you put onto songs that that have been around, and you do it, so well.
Thank
Um,
you.
We
what
tried to make it a conversation between Renee's vocals and my trumpet playing and flugelhorn playing. So it really is the both of us handing it off back and forth, along with a wonderful group of musicians that we had in the sessions to support us, which I could probably, Frank Martin on keys and Michael Manring on bass and Celso Alberti on the drums, Todd Boston on guitar, who also mixed and mastered the record, and then Josh McLean on cello as well. So we had a really awesome group of artists joining us. But the main presentation and the main conversation is between Renee and myself on these songs.
Yeah, that comes across. I've done commercials for you and newsletters and stuff. And I was intrigued actually with the style of the videos that you gave me for the commercial.
Yeah.
They're very unusual. They just have this old romantic feel to them, like they were filmed, and maybe they were a long time ago.
Hmm.
But the feel of them is great, and in mixed into all of this film, you could see the relationship and the respect and love that the two of you have for each other. And then there are snippets of you, Jeff, playing, and you, Renee, singing. And the name of the album is
Divine ratio of love.
Divine Ratio of Love. Now, you have submitted it for a Grammy, is that correct?
Yes, it will be going in after its release on the 29th of this month. We will be entering it in, I think, it's traditional pop vocal. And
Traditional pop vocal.
I think that's where it's going to go.
What
And a
would
few
you
other places.
what would you like people to get from this album as they sit around and they're relaxing and they're listening to it? What's the message? What do you want them to take away from it?
I'll let you go, Jeff.
Well, first of all, what we would love is a bit of surprise, actually, in that these are songs on the record that everybody has known, but they are much, much different than you would imagine them to be. And in that surprise, what would we would hope would follow is a bit of amazement, a bit of embracing of the conversation that we have had and we've captured, and a feeling of oneness, a feeling of love and understanding how that ties into the album cover, how it ties into the album title, and just the various aspects of love and loving that the world for sure today could use more of. And that's what we'd like to be able to add and are hoping to add with this music.
Renee?
Yes, kind of taking the uniqueness of the songs and our spin on them and adding to the universal conversation around what love is and hope that each person who listens you can take something for yourself. They're very cinematic, which was very intentional. I come from a film background, as you know, and so I really wanted the songs to resonate deeply in the heart. And so I really do hope that comes across to you as a listener.
Well, I thought it did, and a couple of takeaways that I had was number one, this is a great project for this day and age because surely we can use a lot more love in our lives.
Yes.
And number two is that one of the wonderful things about music is the interpretation of the artist. Now, I do cover songs. I don't write, I do cover songs, but I make every single one of them my own because the last thing I want to do is try to sound like I'm copying, whoever did the song.
Right.
Right.
And with classical songs that have been around for so long, think about all of the versions of those songs that have been produced over the years, and yet you have been able to come up with something that is very unique. And therein lies the talent. You hear it in your head, and then it's a matter of giving birth to it. You guys have done an amazing job with that. I'm
Thank you.
very proud to be working with you to help you promote it,
Thank
and
Mm,
grateful for your time today.
you. And
And
yours.
thank you,
thank you.
very much. I look forward to continuing our journey. And
Yes.
as always, wish you the best of love and best of luck in sending love.
Thank you to you as well.
Back at you.
Okay. We'll see you soon. Bye
Thank
bye.
you.